How y'all doing? We won't call this, it's not a rant, it's simply reality. I am the last of seven. They were all born closer to each other. The nearest one to me is 7 years older. So I've been doing that solo thing for a long time. And then I went to live in another country, and it was still on the measure of a solo thing. And then, you got boarding at people's places, and then boarding school, and then you come back, and by the time you come back, everybody at the house. So you have to forge again. And by this time, they have spouses and children, and you're still in high school. And then you're easing through the college thing, and it's like, okay, you visit different siblings' homes and all that stuff. I don't know what the trick is. Whatever it is, it's going to happen one of these days. It comes down to when I get my own home, actually, I think. Because then they'll flock to where the hell I am. I can't split myself into... There's just too many places to go. And I ain't about like, my pocket don't work like that either. And trust me, I don't do Black Friday. I have a fixed income. It does not involve these excessive sale crap. And my nieces have always known, it's a lot of y'all. Auntie would do what she can do all through the year. Hell, they grown and got their own families now and their own children. Some of them ahead of me. I'm like, dang, they done been... Folks done got married and divorced. It's not a catch-up thing. It's sort of like, when there's certain things you don't ask God about. It'll just be done all in good measure and in good time. And in the meantime, you do whatever your universal assignment is. It's not to say you do not feel the effects. Being alone, there is a difference. A woman told me years ago, do you know the difference between being alone and lonely? Certain days you are aware that you are even more alone than you normally are. Because being alone's not a problem. I got that down pat. I got things that occupy me. Hey, come on. I have things that occupy me and all that other fun stuff. But there are just certain days of the year that other people are no longer accessible. It just is what it is. They have families. They're part of connected units. Now, I've been in other people's spaces and honey, it's not even third wheel. It's like fifth wheel decided. It's like, okay, well, whose family gets me this year and where am I going to and all that other fun stuff. I mean, Bushwick was a trip. That was a beautiful thing about it. You know how many houses I had to visit in Bushwick? But when you're in different territory, a warrior's life is not a sweet life. But it has its magic moments. See, it's not a matter of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It just is what it is. Change will come whenever the change will come, and in the meantime, you simply do what you do. There are some days, yes, that'll force you to take to your bed. You don't always want to be around other people and their families because you're still holding down that seat in the couch. I'm honest about it. I am real about it, and they know. I take books to parties, and yes, one is appreciative of being invited to people's houses, and if they're small units, fine, but then when they get larger and larger and larger, because you don't know their inside jokes, you don't know their stories, you don't know their secrets, you do what you're supposed to do. You hold a corner and observe and listen, and you're polite. And you smile when you should, and you answer back when you should. But there's some people who still haven't yet had a measure of connection. I guess I'm still working on that. Or it's not even something per se that I can work on. It just is. That's how the manifestation of life is. It's not something that I can work on. It's not something I can... Because, honey, you can't tell me that I'm not social. I am antisocial, true, but I am social. I'm right there in 1,000 small groups, big groups, me and my cameras. But it's that next level of connection. That's when you can say, well, okay, what the heck wrong with you? I don't know. It don't seem to be broke, so I ain't gonna try to fix it. I'm just gonna ride with it. But I can honestly say, those who have the privilege of having family structures and elders and younger folks and all that in place, enjoy it. There are those who our warrior lives dictate that we are in other spaces and places away from those who are blood connected and have to find ways of creating families or becoming part of a process that is spirit connected. At times it takes a while. I have been here 5.5 years, or just over 5.5 years. And no matter what, holidays are still, they're just never easy. They've never been easy. Hell, I remember when my nieces were younger, I was in college, I'd come home. You can't say nothing to toddlers. It just is. I'd end up way back downstairs in the basement, because man, listen, go find something to read, something to play with. But there are times when you simply look at the fact that, damn, I saw a person had a post yesterday and it hit. They used the words unbearably lonely. Shit. Woo-hoo. Woo, baby. But it's going to be all right. I think the Most High has a heck of a plan. I don't question it. I keep going with the flow. It's not even an issue of, okay, go ahead and create your own plan, because that's not how my life rolls. See, some people, you have to know how your life rolls. You have to know what the sequencing is and how things go about. I am honored, blessed, privileged, and grateful beyond measure. That's why at times, yes, I have a problem with everybody just scooping all them thanks all on one day. I've been technically and still am counted in the number of those who are homeless. And it never fails. I mean, I saw somebody put up a post yesterday. Oh yeah, let folks know I got 20 more dinners left. Excuse me, people. All y'all can't decide to give everybody and their grandmother who is out there these damn turkey dinners on one freaking day. Come on. One of the craziest things about being on the fringe of society, I never forget, all these people insist that you got to come to their house. So you show face, you go, and you end up with 10 damn plates, and you got to make sure you find people to give all that food to. And there are those who have no place to store this stuff. It just, if you can just spread some of that love, some of that joy, some of that gratefulness all freaking year long. Don't keep piling up for this one day. Give back every damn day. Why is it something that you got to schedule and confine and... Them same soup kitchens? As a matter of fact, I know one soup kitchen that shut down on Thanksgiving Day because there were so many other people trying to give up food that day. So it became a waste because they found that their infringed population wasn't coming in. So they shut the kitchen that day. But it's just frightening. There's so much food that went to waste yesterday. So much. I know it did. I know it did. And people at times, they don't think creatively about tomorrow or what to do with leftovers and how you can, come about another way, or how you can challenge yourself to not prepare the damn bird that you don't know what to do with. That for some reason you figure you just got to hack it up on the table at that one time. No, baby. My mama had that bird still last till Easter. You got to know how to preserve your foods. So, I got issues with holidays. I just see people go crazy. I'm going to ask you again. Do not forfeit your gas money, your rent money, your light money, your mortgage money for any of these holidays. I am truly honored that my daughter understands. And she kicked it back to me one day, because, they listen. When she said, but mommy, you said every day we live our life as if it's a holiday. You wake up with the joy of Christmas Day. Honey, spread that gratefulness and that wanting to be part of a process of Thanksgiving Day. And the hallelujah of Easter Sunday, because he done rose again. Every one of them days. And what most don't seem to realize, if we look at the calendars of other cultures, basically every day is a holiday. So that way you don't put that much stress on yourself about Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. Honey, pick a day in the month, pick a day in the week, and celebrate you and yours. Make time. Make time. I'm sorry, but I happen to, I look at the statuses, and you can usually read between the lines. Some of y'all stressed. And I'm going to ask you to take the time and do you. It's just that simple. Do you. I've been hauling my little fat butt out to the park. See, before I've overdone, so I hurt things. So now I got to find that fine line in between. I think we settled at it. 3 miles. 3 miles takes an hour. Well, my way 3 miles takes an hour because I got to stop and take pictures and shit. I pretty much got, I think right now we're at 17 minutes a mile. But, and that don't add up to the, but either way, you got to work it out. But do something. Do something that's about you. I know it sounds selfish as hell. I ain't saying nobody spend no money. I ain't got nothing, so I'll never talk about money. Do something. Go watch the flowers bloom. Go watch the sun come up. I can feel the sun come up when I'm walking out there. And I walk against it so I don't have to walk into it and get glare and all that other fun stuff. I go talk to the horse. I see the ducks over there on the other side. We're at that time of year where it's really, really rough. So I want you to, keep your eye out on folks. Pay attention to them. There's a lot of people went through a lot of death this year, and they're missing a lot of loved ones. Take your time how you ease up on them and say hello. Don't overwhelm them with all this holiday stuff. Some quiet time. Hold a hand, a conversation, a little phone call. Because Thanksgiving ain't but the beginning. Here we go. Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's. Be real to yourself and hold yourself to your own truth. And see what you can do with you. Don't fake the funk, honey. If you gotta talk to somebody, pick up the damn phone. There's folks out there. Hell, my number's on my page. I ain't got a problem. But just be real with you. And know that you're gonna get through it. We on a mission. Day by day. 2016, here we come. Because this is it. It's countdown time. Thanksgiving, here we go, baby. Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, New Year's. See you in 2016. Let's hope we make it. That's what we got to be grateful for. That's that simple gratefulness. Waking up every damn day. I done took up too much of your time. I'll see you later. Peace. Love you. From Charleston, South Carolina.